Hello and welcome to another forum response episode for Hardspace Shipbreaker. My name is Volcata, and in this episode we're going to look into some bugs that have been reported on the forums. Most directly, a bug involving the cap not coming off of the fuel tank and concerns about not being able to get it out of the cage. And, well, let's just jump into it. So since this episode is not about the full breakdown, we're going to probably cut out several large chunks of it and edit.
Salvage secured. Credits
but I'm still going to work on the vessel because I know there have been some changes, I guess, to these vessels. And I want to have the opportunity to encounter anything else I might want to put on film. So I'm going to kind of go through the standard breakdown and again probably just edit the stuff that you may have seen in my regular series, the actual breakdown series, and then just kind of jump in and say, hey, this is different, or this is a bug that I haven't encountered before. But real quickly here, the complaint is that this cap will not come off of the tank anymore. And I've maintained that that doesn't mean we shouldn't still be able to pull the whole tank out the back. That shouldn't prevent us from melting these pieces like we do in my regular video. But maybe it does. I don't know. So I'm going to get into this, get this stuff on the outside, and there's been changes on the Aerobridge that I want to explore as well. And just, the stuff. So let's jump cut from here to something new. Because again, this is a forum response episode. It's not part of the regular series, and I mainly want to focus on what's going to be said in the response to the forums. So I think let's go ahead and jump here.
Levels dropping.
Okay, so here's one thing I've heard on the forums, that in some cases unlocking this causes an immediate meltdown. So we're going to try it. Nope, no meltdown. Alright. Alright, amongst the bugs I've heard is that cutting the fuel off of here can cause a meltdown. So let's hope this doesn't do anything bad. Nope, that looks fine as well.
Salvage secured.
So there's supposed to be something different about the Aerobridge, but we can't just pull it off. I don't know what else to expect out of it, other than for some reason it repressurized itself. We're going to go with the standard procedure, assuming that this doesn't mess things up right here.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
One more piece floating around here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, see, it thinks it's constantly depressurizing. So on the first shift we got most of the back off and all the side stuff. And of course we got the reactor and all that good stuff out of the way. Because, if things go badly, we don't need all it to blow up, and it's in our way for what we want to test anyhow. So I'm going to jump onto the second shift and see if we can get to the point to where we can test the concerns about the fuel. So I don't think I can get into this cockpit to break it out because of this. Oh, that was a disturbing sound. Oh yeah, great. The Aerobridge is showing as being pressurized just like the front is of that. This is a known bug that the front of the sidecar will repressurize, or even though it's obviously in a depressurized area. So this is going to be a decompression event if we like it or not. Actually, let's try to go up. I mean, it's going to happen. So let me see if I can get this floating stuff out of here. I don't need this to go all crazy and then mess up our test of the fuel tank by blowing everything up. Ow!
Don't do that.
Well, at least it stayed in the way and prevented the stuff from flying into it.
Object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, so I don't know how you're supposed to remove this now that they've changed this. There used to be cut points here that would allow you to take this whole thing off. I wonder if is the plate holding it there? They took away the hidden cut points and now it's permanently stuck? That doesn't make sense. I mean, that's showing cuttable. That's where one of the cut points used to be. Let's cut it and see what happens. That's weird. Took away the cut points, but it's still there.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Where it used to be. Alright, well, we'll take it. So I don't see any change in this. I don't know what people are talking about. So we're going to stick with the regular way of doing this. Which we need to do anyway to get this ring free. Normally I would blow these things off right at the beginning, but I want to see what happens when anything's changed. Yeah, still no
Credits awarded.
special disconnecting. I have no idea what was supposed to have changed. Maybe it's on a lower difficulty versions of this. I mean, I'm not going with the large. This is the regular size one, though it's a high grade version of it. Oh, crap. Okay, well, that worked.
Valuable component incinerated. Don't do that.
I was, you know, normally I pre-tether those before I do the explosion from the ring. And I just mentally forgot that it was going to start dragging the whole thing when I was tethering it to control where it was going to go when I detonated. That was funny.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Like Minnesota Fats, you know, a pool player with fancy, some fancy work there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright, I ended session 2, or shift 2, intentionally not messing with the fuel tank. I'm prepped, so I have a whole free amount of time to deal with the fuel tank. Alright, so we are now going to attempt to remove the fuel tank without going kind of boom. So according to the forums, this fuel cap will not come off now. And I believe them. So we're just going to grab it and verify that. Yeah, it's not even giving us the attempt, the graphic for becoming detached. Let's grab the tank itself. Okay, it doesn't either. So that lines up with what's been said. But I was told that this method that I do here would no longer work because of this being attached. And this is what we want to test. So very carefully. Try not to blow the whole thing up. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious than I normally am.
Material deposit.
Because I don't want to have to start this over. We need to get this bar here. And this right here.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Get this as close as we can without hitting the cap or the fuel tank. This whole thing always makes me so nervous.
Deposit accepted.
All right. Best angle I can get here. Try to get as much as we can off. From around the clamp. This is one last corner here.
Material deposited.
Alright, so in theory, we should be down to the precision portion of this.
Material deposited.
Oh, looks like somehow we missed a piece here. Even though we can see right there that it is clearly cut. Alright, so here's where it could go boom. We're gonna double check. Definitely can't move, right? Oh, great, yeah, let's put a shadow over me while I'm doing that. Thanks a lot. So I'm going to target the would you stop it with the shadows? I'm going to target, because there's two pieces of metal here. There's the front piece and then a back piece. I'm going to target the front piece and let it melt into the back piece. When I've targeted the back piece is when I've had it blow. I don't know if that's the cause, but it's a theory we're running on. All right. Darn it. It didn't. It didn't transfer to the back. All right. Oh, I'm so afraid. Oh, that's weird. So it's highlighting all four pieces as if it's one. Oh, this is bad. Oh. All right. That was... It's like this shouldn't be attached anymore, right? There we go. See? Still works. That's why I said I didn't think you'd have to take the cap off. You can just pull it right out the back like before. Sure enough. Works just fine. Alright, well, I'll post this to the forums and
Salvage secured.
see what one has to say.
Credit applied.
I'm going to go ahead and finish the salvage, however, and see if I can run into any other oddities in which to uncover. But otherwise, assuming that this is where I'm going to cut off the forum post, thank you guys for watching it, and either comment here in the YouTube channel or in the forum post, or both, whatever. And we'll continue the discussion and see if we can, you know, if it's a bug, then, you know, maybe we can submit this to the developers to prove that it's not detaching. But this may be what they intended. Who knows? But I'll see you guys in the forums. Alright, well, that's my... I guess that's my my how-to video on how to remove the fuel. I think... I mean, it looked like we had 98%, but it didn't give us the notification. And I think I have 2 unconverted stickers. Let's check. Mini-me stickers. Sometimes I notice it doesn't pop up. See, like I got that sticker and it didn't pop up. Where's Mini-me? There it is. Yep, 3. Alright, it was 98%. Excellent. So, thank you very much for coming out and watching this, you know, video. And it's some redundant stuff in it, but you know, we need to cover our bases on the updates because things change. So, if you liked it, leave a like. If you have any comments on it or you find a better way of doing something, please let me know, because I make no claims that I do the best way. I just do it how I figure it out. But hope to see you guys in a future episode. And thanks for watching.